the main reason you guys didn't get how would you say, didn't meet on a contract, or?
No, I still had a contract. They just weren't using me at all. I mean, I was hoping to go back to referee. I love referee. I was hoping to go back. I was told.
Which many of us were surprised. One of the first matches on TNA that I saw you refereeing. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Shane.
Yeah.
You know, we over here in Puerto Rico, a lot of us were surprised to see you refereeing a match, because we never known you as a referee in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Just great work. You know, you can ref and not kill yourself. And I was at a point in my career where the back was starting to hurt, the knees were starting to hurt, the neck was injured, and wanted to be a part of the business, but didn't want to have to kill myself in order to be a part of it. And Earl Hepner helped me out so much, and I learned so much from Earl. And I think Earl's a wonderful guy. I miss him, miss all the people there. It just didn't work out, unfortunately. I wish it would have. But it just didn't. But brought me back to Puerto Rico, so I'm happy.
Brought you back here, and you know the fans love you here, of course.
Yeah.
You know, what else do we have to talk about?
Well, we need to talk about you finding a wrestler that you can groom and turn into a superstar here in Puerto Rico. I think a managing role for you would be wonderful here in Puerto Rico. You got to go out there and find the talent. Maybe you might be able to find him here at my school.
Maybe.
Okay, and if anybody would like to come to the school, just give me a call, 787-407-2788. You talk right to me, and we can talk about getting you into the school. So you got to find that young, hungry talent. You got to mold them. You got to get them into the ring. You got to make a superstar of them.
And see if we can.
And I think you got to
take them to the top.
I think you can take somebody to the top. I think now is the time to take somebody to the top. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Shane.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yep.
For this short interview.
Yep.
Interesting. Yep. Very good. You know. Así que mi gente, aquí lo tiene Shane the Glamour Boy. La verdad el caso que le damos muchísimas gracias por estar aquí. Y yo creo que esto va a ser todo por el programa de hoy. Y nos vemos la próxima semana.
Eso es.
Both. Right. Because in their minds, if you say something bad about IWA, automatically you're with WWC.
Right.
You know, if I say something bad about WWC, I'm automatically with IWA. So I get a lot of people, especially in the forums, WWC forums. Whenever I have anything bad to say, not bad, but just stuff that I don't like that's going on with WWC, you can tell a mile away you're an IWA fan.
Yeah, yeah.
IWA, I get the same thing.
Yeah.
You're a WWC fan.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of wrestlers in IWA don't like me.
Yeah.
You know, and
well, anyways, I think as long as you're talking and as long as you're doing stuff with wrestling, I think it's a very good thing. It's when nobody says anything that it's a bad thing. So it's a good thing that people say, you're with IWA, or you're with WWC.
Yeah.
You're creating something for people to talk about, which is what we need to do here in Puerto Rico, is to create something for people to talk about, because we are losing our wrestling.
Yeah, we are.
The WWE has come in here and they have taken over our island, and we have just handed it over to them.
You know what?
Not much in return. So
you hit something that I wanted to talk about in the show, and it's something I like to ask wrestlers. What is it that's going wrong in wrestling
in Puerto Rico?
In Puerto Rico, that we're seeing houses with 100, 150 people.
Right.
Because when I was younger, I used to go to wrestling here. They were jam-packed every night.
Right.
And they were wrestling Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Right.
And sometimes they were doing the TV shows on Wednesdays.
Right, right.
You know, there was wrestling every day here.
Right.
And the shows were packed.
Now, at that time, was there a WWF show on TV here?
No,
there wasn't.
No, there wasn't.
So ever since the WWE, or WWF, now WWE, has come in here, they have pretty much taken, they put their TV in, they created a fan base.
Exactly.
And there's they have such a monopoly on the wrestling.
On the wrestling.
Yeah.
You know, they might want to deny it, you know, but it's they're like Microsoft for wrestling.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
and at that time that you were talking about with the Invaders and everything like that, when it was, I'm trying to think of was it the 80s?
it was the 80s.
The 80s. I wasn't here. I didn't come until '94, and I saw it in some low points, and I saw it build up, and then I've seen it go up and down, up and down. When IWA started a connection with a bridge with WWE, and they would bring their superstars here to wrestle with
bring
us.
Rock and
Those were incredible. We were seeing 10, 15,000 people in the stadium, and I don't blame the people because the type of a product that WWE has is far superior to anything that's out there right now. So I understand why people want to watch it, because the image of WWE is so large right now. It's larger than life.
Yep.
And that's what wrestling is. For us, when I was watching it, the wrestlers were larger than life. And they create that for the people. So I don't blame them. But what really bothers me is that they come into our island and they put on, I'm trying to think of how many shows a year they have here. It's starting to get more and more now.
Yeah, right now they're doing about, I'm guessing, around 4 to 8 shows a year here.
And their TV show is pumped in here every Monday, every Friday.
Have you seen the ratings they're getting on Saturday?
They're getting good ratings.
They're getting 26 points, while WWC is getting 2, 3 something.
Right.
And
So
IWA
they've taken our viewers.
Yeah.
So this is the problem. WWE comes in and they grab a large portion of our viewing audience, and that leaves only a certain amount left for the 2 other companies to fight over. And we're fighting each other when really the big giant that just walked in and took everything is laughing at all of us because they're taking everything from us.
You're right.
And it's really unfair to Puerto Rico because, man, the history here is tremendous history here. And now the new generation of Puerto Rican stars are not getting the opportunity to wrestle with somebody like where Ric Flair would come in and wrestle with Carlos Colon, or Andre the Giant would come in and wrestle with Invader, or do you know what I mean? This is what made our wrestling.
Yeah.
So, I got an opportunity to work with WWE when they were here, and I was with IWA, where I got to work with the Big Show and with Kane, and this really helped me as a wrestler raise the level. And
they're not getting that anymore.
No, they're only working with themselves. They're not, and I can kind of understand because Carly and Eddie are doing such a great job with WWE, and I think we're also proud of how well that they're doing. I just wish that they would do something with our Puerto Rican wrestling and to help us bring it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a roster of how many people? They have their developmental territories, they have their main roster, they have people that are sitting at home collecting a check. Get them in here, get them working. Let's get our TVs going. Both companies, and let's work together. I don't understand why we cannot work together. It's a big island. If we work together, you're here one time, I'm here another time, and then we'll switch back and forth, and we'll go back and forth. It's just, I feel like we're just keep going around in circles and beating each other up over the scraps that WWE is.
That's true. And you get a lot of this guy's going over here, or this guy's going over there, and they're fighting over everybody. Well, you should be fighting, working together. And because, you know what, they asked me who it was one of the wrestlers from WWC asked me. No, as a matter of fact, it was Kike Cruz.
He's in Mexico right now.
No, he's still in Puerto Rico.
Oh, he's still in Puerto Rico?
He's still in Puerto Rico.
But he came back from Mexico.
Yeah, he's been here for a little over a month now.
Yeah.
He told me he's going back, but
I heard he did very well in Mexico.
Yeah, he won some championships over there, and he says the fans over there are great. He said he had a good time over there. I was talking to him the other day, and it was right after the WWE shows, the SmackDown, that came over here. And he asked me, did you go see the SmackDown shows? I said, no. Why not? I said, I'd rather spend my money on you guys that are working here than on I can watch them on TV. I can watch the pay-per-views.
Right.
I'm not going to the house shows over here. And he was like, that more people should think like that. I said, unfortunately, They don't.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I get the point.
I thought we were going. Is that not recording?
No grabaste nada. Ah, está grabando. Oh, tremendo.